君が歩む道を恐れる必要はない。
Enemy is down.
愛と希望が一番偉大なる発明なのです。
私は虚空の果てを見つめている。
沈みゆく夕日の中で希望の羽が羽ばたく。
天下の人に背くとも天下の人に背かせはしない。必ずや我が一族の復興を果たす。
が一番重要だよ。
The enemy is picking.
私の才能は持って生まれたものなのよ。
おおみんなのヒーローガイだよ。
僕こそがズラタンの伝説。
バステト族のナナだにゃ。友達になってくれるにゃ。僕が一番の時計職人だよ。
光はいつか闇に飲み込まれる。
これで終わらせる。 換気が
Please pick a
俺を
hero.
変えてしまった。
私は人間でも悪魔でもない。復讐だけのために存在する魂だ。
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
アルコビ、タバニ、サリ。私の友はみんな死んだ。砂漠の砂と共に真のリーダーが戻ってきたぞ。名誉は私にとって
Request backup! First blood!
手をこまねいて見ているのも一種の罪だ。
Request backup!
泣くなクズめ。私の矛から逃げられると思うな。一度裏切られるがよい。そうすれば誰も信用できないと分かってくる。私自身が選んだ道だ。進み続けるしかない。
許可なく見上げるな。不愉快だ。
この恨みは永遠に忘れない。静かな暗闇。運命の矛で破壊の矛。奴らの手は我が一族の血にまみれている。私の矛から逃げられると思うな。運命の矛でその身を貫かれるがいい。砂漠の砂と共に真のリーダーが戻ってきたぞ。名誉は私にとっては無縁なもの。 恨みは永遠に忘れない。私自身が選んだ道だ。進み続けるしかない。静かな暗い。奴らの手は我が一族の血にまみれている。
Battle spell in cooldown. An ally has slain the turtle. Initiate retreat. Ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Request backup.
の矛。泣くなクズめ。
Request backup. An enemy has been slain. Launch attack.
Aruko, Tamaro, Saya.
You destroy the turret. You have slain an enemy. Double kill. 奴らの手は Killing
我が
spree.
一族の血にまみれている。
An enemy has been slain. Your team destroyed a turret. Mega kill. Shut down.
呼んでいる。
An enemy has been slain. An ally has slain the turtle. You have slain an enemy. Double kill.
手をこまねいて見ているのも
An enemy has
一種の
been
罪だ。
slain.
私の矛から逃げられると思うな。
Killing spree. Thank you.
砂漠の砂と共
Team
に
destroyed
真
the
のリー
turret.
ダーが戻ってきたぞ。 一度裏切られるがよい。そうすれば誰も信用できないと分かってくる。
Destroy the turret.
この恨みは永遠に忘れない。
Killing spree.
破壊の矛。命運は
An enemy has been slain. ready. Ult is not ready. Shut down. Ult is not ready. Thank you. Request
運命の
backup.
矛で破壊の
Attack
矛
the Lord. Attack the Lord.
一度裏切られるがよい。そうすれば誰も信用できないと分かっている。
Allied turret has been destroyed.
砂漠の砂とともに真のリーダーが戻ってきたぞ。
Shut down.
破壊の矛。手をこまねいて見ているのも一種の罪だ。
敵を見失ったわ。
名誉は私にとっては無縁なもの。 アルコビー、タバニ、サイ、私の友はみんな死んだ。運命の矛でその身を貫かれるがいい。破壊の矛。
Shut down. Kill.
ロードに攻撃す
静
るわよ。
かな暗い。
Ult is not ready.
私自身が選んだ道だ。
An ally has slain Lord.
泣くなクズ。
Killing spree. Launch attack.
破壊の矛。
Your team destroyed a turret.
奴らの手は我が一族の血にまみれている。
Mega kill. Your team destroyed a turret.
Get vision for me.
私の矛から逃げられると
Request
思う。
killing spree. Okay. Ult. Attack. Ult is not ready.
砂漠の砂とともに真のリーダーが戻ってきたぞ。
Slain. You destroyed a turret. Your team destroyed a turret.
「私自身が選んだ道だ。進み続けるしかない。」破壊の矛。奴らの手は我が一族の血にまみれている。
Enemy double
私の矛から逃げられると思うな。
Attack the Lord. Bell is ready. Initiate retreat. Request backup.
破壊の矛。
An enemy has been slain.
静かな暗い。
Ally has slain Lord. Ult is not ready.
名誉は私にとって無縁。
Ult is not ready.
運命の矛でその身を貫かれるがいい。一度裏切られるがよい。破壊の矛。
Shut down. Killing spree. Request backup. Team destroyed a turret. Request backup.
続けるしかない。
Shut down. Initiate retreat. Ally has been slain.
名誉は破壊の矛。 アルコール、タバ
Ally has been slain.
コ、私の友はみんな死んだ。奴らの手は我が一族の血にまみれている。
An ally has been slain. Well played. Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Ally has been slain.
花が散っても人に
Please ban. The enemy is banning.
"沈みゆく夕日の中で希望の羽が羽ばたく!」楽しいのが一番重要だよ。
Your team is banning.
私は虚空の果てを見つめている。
私
The
の才能
enemy
は
is
持って
banning.
生まれたものなのよ。
必ずや我が一族の
Your
復
team
興
is
を果
picking.
たす。鳥の鳴き声に呼ばれ黄泉の国へ。
愛と希望が
閻魔大王も
一番偉大なる発明なの
それを
です。
流魂のエクソシストの登場だ。
私は人間でも悪魔でもない。復讐だけのために存在する
The enemy
魂
is
だ。
picking.
喜んで。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。
正義を執行する。
Your team is picking.
リリアたちの番ね。学者の城を楽しもう。
この拳は全てを
The
破
enemy
壊
is
する。
picking.
俺の斧を舐めるなよ。
enemy reaches the battlefield, smash them! All troops deployed!
アルビタバニサリ、私の友はみんな死んだ。奴らの手は我が一族の血にまみれている。私の矛から逃げられると思うな。
Launch attack!
なクズめ。私自身が選んだ道だ。進み続けるしかない。
First blood!
この恨みは永遠に忘れない。一度裏切られるがよい。そうすれば誰も信用できないと分かってくる。名誉は私にとっては無縁。
Initiate retreat!
運命の矛でその身を貫かれるがいい。手をこまねいて見ているのも一種の罪だ。砂漠の砂と共に真のリーダーが戻ってきたぞ。静かな暗闇。
An ally has slain the turret! Enemy has been slain!
砂漠の砂と共に真のリーダーが戻ってきたぞ。破壊の矛。私自身が選んだ。
許可なく見上げるな。不愉快だ。
この恨みは永遠に忘れない。
今向かっている。
アルコビタバニサリ、私の友はみんな死んだ。一度裏切られるがよい。そうすれば誰も信用できないと分かってくる。泣くなクズめ。奴らの手は破壊の矛。名誉は私にとっては無縁なもの。
An enemy has been slain! An enemy has been slain! Ally has been slain! You destroyed a turret! Ult is not ready. An enemy has been slain! Ult is not ready. Request backup! Launch attack!
静かな暗闇。
Thank you! Ult is ready.
手をこまねいて見ているのも一種の罪だ。 身を貫かれるがいい。私の矛から逃げられると思うな。
Team destroyed a turret. Request backup.
私自身の選んだ道だ。名誉は私にとっては無縁なもの。
Ult is ready.
私の矛から逃げられると思うな。破壊の矛。砂漠の砂とともに真のリーダーが戻ってきたぞ。
Our turret has been destroyed. A turret.
奴らの手は我が一族の血にまみれている。
Mega kill.
静かな暗闇。
Ult is not ready. The turtle. You have slain an enemy. Request backup. Killing spree. An ally has slain the turtle.
アルコピタバニ。
Your team destroyed a turret.
私の友はみんな死んだ。運命の矛でその身を貫かれるがいい。手をこまねいて見ているのも
Shut down.
一族が
Initiate retreat. Battle spell in cooldown. Unstoppable.
私の矛から逃げられると思うな。一度裏切られるがよい。そうすれば誰も信用できないと分かってくる。手をこまねいて見ているのも一種の罪だ。
Ult is not ready.
名誉は私にとっては無縁なもの。運命の矛でその身を貫かれるがいい。破壊の矛。
Monster kill.
アルコビタバニサイ。
Double
私の
kill.
友はみんな死んだ。この恨みは永遠に忘れない。
An ally has slain Lord.
奴らの手は我が一族の血にまみれている。
Your team destroyed a turret.
静かな暗闇。
私にご命令を。
The enemy is banning.
私の才能は持って生まれたものなのよ。愛と希望が一番偉大なる発明なのです。沈みゆく夕日の中で希望の羽が羽ばたく。
私は
The
虚空
enemy
の
is
果てを
banning.
見つめている。
楽しいのが一番重要だよ。
Your team is picking.
セイバーチームに
The enemy
容
is
赦は
picking.
無用だ。
全世界唯が独尊。
伝承を見て天命を
Please
知
pick
る。
a hero.
私は人間でも悪魔でもない。復讐だけのために存在する魂だ。
死刑。
The
刑
enemy
事
is
ア
picking.
ウラドに任せろ。
我は己の欲に従う。
鳥の鳴き声に呼ばれ黄泉
Your
の国
team
へ。
is picking.
正義は必ず勝つ。それを除く。
絶望の中でも希望
The
を持ち
enemy
続
is
ければ
picking.
道は開かれる。
サッカーとゲーム、俺は両方とも大好きだ。
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed.
この恨みは永遠に忘れない。運命の矛でその身を貫かれるがいい。 私自身が選んだ道だ。進み続ける
Request
しかない。
backup. Request backup.
手をこまねいて見ているのも一種の罪だ。
Initiate retreat.
静かな暗闇。名誉
First blood. Double kill.
That was amazing!
一度裏切られるがよい。そうすれば誰も信用できないと分かってくる。奴らの手は我が一族の血にまみれている。
An ally has slain the turtle. An ally has been slain.
私の矛から逃げられると思うな。アルコビ、タバリ、サイ。私の友はみんな死んだ。砂漠の砂と共に
Good
真
game.
のリーダーが戻ってきたぞ。
Request backup.
泣くなクズめ。
私が行くまで待って
Request backup.
名誉は私にとっては無縁なもの。
An ally has been slain.
この恨みは永遠の
An enemy has been slain.
奴らの手は我が一族の血にまみれている。運命の矛でその身を貫かれるがいい。泣くなクズめ。
Ult is ready.
砂漠の砂と共に真のリーダーが戻ってきたぞ。呼んでいる。
Killing spree. Ally has been slain. Double kill.
破壊の矛。 静かな暗闇。
An ally has slain the turtle. An ally has been slain. Unstoppable.
私自身が選んだ道だ。進み続けるしかない。
Monster kill.
「 一度裏切られるがよい。そうすれば誰も信用できないと分かってくる。破壊の矛。
Godlike! Your team destroyed a turret!
手をこまねいて見ているのも一種の罪だ。
Your team destroyed a turret! Legendary! You destroyed a turret! An enemy has been slain!
破壊の矛。 歩く
Request backup!
Understood.
Slain!
私の友はみんな死んだ。
Has been slain!
その身を貫かれるがいい。私自身が選んだ道だ。進み続けるしかない。
An ally has slain the turtle!
静かな暗闇。名誉は私にとっては無縁なもの。手をこまねいて見ているのも一種の罪だ。 一度裏切られるがよい。そうすれば誰も信用できないと分かってくる。破壊の矛。
Slain! Request backup!
砂漠の砂と共に真のリーダーが戻ってきたぞ。私の矛から逃げられると思うな。
You destroyed a turret!
アルコビー、タバリ、サリ。私の友はみんな死んだ。破壊の矛。泣くなクズめ。
許可なく見上げるな。
Request backup! Slain! Enemy killing spree! An enemy has been slain!
♪ 奴らの手は我が一族の血にまみれている。アルコビー、タバニ、サイ。私の友はみんな死んだ。この恨みは破壊の矛。
Enemy rampage!
私の矛から逃げられると思うな。
Enemy double kill! Enemy triple kill! An ally has been slain!
一度裏切られるがよい。そうすれば誰も信用できないとわかる。
You have slain an enemy. The enemy has slain Lord. You have been slain.
我が一族が呼んでいる。
Our turret has been destroyed. Our turret has been destroyed.
私自身が選んだ道だ。進み続けるしかな
Our
い。
turret is under attack. Slain an enemy. Ally has been slain.
名誉
Shut down.
は私にとっては無縁なの。
Slain an enemy. Have been slain.
奴らの手は我が一族の血にまみれている。運命の矛でその身を貫かれるがいい。静かな破壊の矛。
Your team destroyed the turret. Your team destroyed the turret. You have slain an enemy. Double kill. Triple kill.
砂漠の砂と共に
Destroyed the turret.
Up for grabs. The Khalid gets chosen first. They know that
शतरंज का डॉन तो
This?
Onyx here. It's really strange usually to see a Brody ban when a Terizla is already picked up, right?
Yeah.
I think they know that AP Brand want to go for offense is the best defense kind of route. They want to dive in, and when they do dive in like that, penalty zones will be used in a defensive manner, and that's when the Brody can actually free hit. So it's actually a good read, in my opinion, by Onyx to ban out the Brody, ban out the Claude as well, take any sort of maneuverability away from their gold lane.
Like this pickup, Lilia gets locked in, another hero that has been making waves up to this point. Just how much damage you can do. It's nearly up there with Novarnia and Valentina, of course, and then the Tigreal to cap it off here for Onyx lineup.
All right, so they have a few answers with the Tigreal, right? They're able to possibly mess up the Khalid here during those sand guards, during those clinch moments. Another thing, a great way to stop Phoveus is to lock him down for enough time that he doesn't even have time to pop the Demonic Force. And the amount of damage that Onyx is bringing to this game, anyone that gets caught in that implosion could easily be taken out. They have huge damage from Nolan, huge damage from Lilia, huge crit damage from the Bruno. This is an aggressive composition right here. Will it scale though? Like yes, it scales, but is it too all or nothing?
Chivalry is
It's a
dead.
good question, right? Oh,
Whoa!
this was a pickup that, you know, our old good buddy Redmar was hoping for yesterday. It's going to be high noon here, right? Clint
Yeehaw.
locked in, yeehaw. Super Marco, this is a hero that he loves to pick up. We saw this even back in ISF. It was played with the Claude a lot of the time. So it was either those, and they kind of cornered him into this pocket. He picks it up now in this first game.
Even in SPS, right, we did see the Clint start to be very popular amongst, for sure, Mr. Marco. Me and Leo even gave him the nickname Sheriff Marco whenever he's on the Clint. So Sheriff Marco's in town.
Sheriff Marco's in town.
So I think, honestly, it's a great pick. I mean, it's an okay pick. The Ixia is decent, but what it can do is it can kind of kite back with that second skill. If the Nolan's coming after him, it does have some abilities of that, the heroes that are trying to dive onto it, to where Ixia does not have that. So maybe that's going through the mind.
Going through the mind or not, we're going to be loading up into the land of Dawn. Once again, game number 1 here, the upper bracket final. The team to start the lead here will have the momentum. It's Onyx versus AP Bren. As we take a look at these early rotations here, Kyrie going to be on the Nolan, who has been constantly banned out. And when it's been locked in, teams have had to come up with an answer against it. Does AP Bren have that answer?
They might. There's no other reason you would actually leave the Nolan open unless you already have some countermeasures against it, especially when you're up against Kyrie. Keyboy, very early on, gonna be chunked down already by AP Bren. And this is what Onyx will have to deal with the entire day. Every time AP Bren gets a small win, you can hear a big, big reaction from the crowd.
All right, taking a look at some of the emblems. Does look like Sans is gonna go for a little bit more utility there, get some movement speed, get some cooldown, but Boots building pretty aggressively, building sustainably. Going for some spell vamp there could be the answer. So far, we've seen the Khalid with so much damage, and we've seen the Khalid actually win out on top of the Terizla recently. It does become a little bit of a skill matchup, but Flapteezy with the movement speed doesn't have to pick up the Boots here, and he can still probably outspeed Boots here. So definitely gonna be interesting the way that this EXP lane pans out overall. I'm excited to see how it works. And hold up, so wait, it is, we completely looked over this. It is mid lane Phoveus.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, again, when that Khalid was locked in, we didn't really point it out, but I think a lot of people at this point, they're so used to Few just being like, all right, I'm gonna throw a Fredrin in the main lane. Hey, I might throw the Phoveus there, and they make it work usually, right? That's one thing, again, when we talked about both these teams, the capability to go ahead and just channel that hero pool, bring something surprising out or make it work is what gives them that advantage in a lot of these matches. And again, considering this is what AP Bren loves to do. Go ahead and focus on these objectives.
Penalty zone onto the back view. Now Demonic Force ready. Kalteezy picks up the first turtle.
Oh!
Amazing sandstorm from Flapteezy as well to claim first blood and a double kill to start things off in game number 1.
So before the point that I'm about to give was already shown, having the Phoveus in the mid lane, especially against the Nolan, overall just feels like such a smarter choice than putting it into the XP, because you get to just follow the Nolan around. You get to always be there in these team fights. You get to rotate. So I think it is such a smart maneuver to stick this on to Few. Sometimes it's more of a, oh, we just have to put it there. But I think honestly, this was the plan from the start.
Interesting fact here as well. Guinevere and Matilda combination. It's been picked 6 times, but the win rate for M5 is 83%. That is a strong duo, if you will, between the heroes, right? The way they interact. Look at this already, the aggression from Ogwyn.
I mean, it's essentially a guaranteed knock-up for the Guinevere. You hit the Circling Eagle, Guinevere just travels around with you. Let's say you knock 2 up. All Guinevere has to do is pop the Violent Requiem, and you don't even have to land your Spatial Migration or anything like that. So definitely works out well. And then all of it just pairs so well. The whole mid-net lane of AP Bren just complements each other perfectly right now.
Again, that's one of the strengths there as well. Having the Nolan, you have the Fracture, it can help you get out of some of those landing spatial migrations, but still the pressure.
Whoa! Requiem into the spatial migration, into the Demonic Force! That's an implosion by Keyboy, a flicker to the wall. A Demonic Force again for the side of AP Bren to find a kill. Sans not gonna be caught in another spatial migration. They're styling on Onyx. in the 4th minute of the game, stealing the purple buff away.
Not only are they styling, but this is the AP Bren you do not see all the time. Normally they take it slow. Normally they strangle them, but right now they are slamming into Onyx at full force.
The 2.3K lead they've garnered themselves now, the second turtle here. Onyx, though, despite all that, still want to go ahead and focus on this, but AP Bren making their way for the fight.
Risky move, Flapteezy poking boots down right now as Ogwen flies by Keyboy. Knocks him out with a circling eagle. Sans is looking for an angle. Kalteezy on the turtle. Penalty zone coming down as well. That's going to be Kyrie who secures the turtle, but a Violent Requiem. Spatial migration with a Raging Sandstorm knocks 2 up, and it's a 2-kill trade for the neutral objective.
Was it worth it?
No.
Probably not. But he got the turtle. Kyrie is having to put in extra work to just get these objectives even close, but every time AP Bren has an answer.
AP Bren is everywhere right now, all at once. And like I said before, you don't see him play like this very often, but I think that was part of the plan. Let's catch Onyx off guard. Let's come in like no other team is going up against Onyx. Like most teams come into the game a little bit worried. They want to take it slow, but AP Bren knows their strong points. They know they have the ability to bully any team in the bracket, and Onyx, for the first time in a while, is feeling that pressure.
Again, as they put the pressure in the jungle. AP Bren wants to work around this lead. Real quick, items, how's it looking here, Trex?
So far, the main thing I want to point out is into this gold lane. Neither of them oh, wait a second.
Another penalty zone into an implosion right now. Comboed in together with a guiding wind. They're able to get out, but the Violent Requiem once again comes down to turn things around. Hugh getting one final shot to the force. Kyrie dashing away, but Hugh is inevitable. Sans getting gunned down by Sheriff Marco. 3 for 0.
9-0 at 6 minutes in. What is going on? The Hive is buzzing, and Onyx is having trouble keeping up. Back to the items now. Kalteezy is on fire, 4,300 gold. He's got almost a full 2K gold leader, a 1.5K gold lead over Kyrie right now. Kyrie has only gotten in the Hunter Strike. On the side of Kalteezy, we've got the Dreadnought. We've got the Molten Core getting started. I mean, it is becoming a problem.
So let's think about it here once again, given the fact that AP Bren heavily in the lead right now, most likely we'll be able to just secure this turtle as well. The third one of the game, it's better for Onyx just to wait, buy time, get to a point where you are online. Kyrie has struggled for the majority of this. Sans needs a couple items as well in this Lilia to help pump out the damage. And with that, the next turtle's taken here for AP Bren, and they go right for the purple buff, but Kyrie does not get it this time. Kalteezy.
He's feeling a CW now. In that goal, gonna be dove on. He doesn't even need Kalteezy to jump on him. It's Trooper Marco who gets him down with the quick draw.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, partner.
And he just locked in the Berserker's Fury for Super Marco. He's gonna be unloading. He hasn't even come into the equation yet. Onyx, on the other hand, oh, wait a second.
We're going again.
Spatial migration of the Violent Requiem into the Raging Sandstorm. The Wombo combo once again under the tier 1 to catch Keyboy for the 4th time in this game. 11-0. AP Bren are slaughtering Onyx.
And Flapteezy just got in the Blade of Despair as well. A lot of time he won't build that up front, but when you have this much of a lead, you are just gonna hammer that item in. And now, that is gonna put them even more ahead. That double combo that they've been landing every time, the Violent Requiem onto 1 or 2 members, Flapteezy comes in with the Raging Sandstorm. How does Onyx even compete with that? Using Keyboy right now on the Tigreal, I'm wondering whether that was a good pick. I was wondering if they should go for something a bit more supportive. They went for the aggressive Tigreal, but the thing is how can Keyboy catch any of them? The movement is everywhere, from the spatial migration, the guiding wind, all of the above. It just seems like a very tough game for Onyx.
Tough game as well for Kyrie as in terms of the jungle, resources go. Flapteezy though, look at the damage, but Boots gonna fight back. Okay, both ultimates used. Once again, Kyle.
Spatial migration, the fracture grants Kyrie but from everything else. Ogwen's perfect circling eagle into Kalteezy's Requiem.
Again, difficult game here for Kyrie and everyone for Onyx. The layering of ultimates is just on point from AP Bren right now. Lord gonna be up, and they have all control right now in this game in the 9th minute, as this first Lord will go to AP Bren undecisively.
AP Bren, 8.8 gold lead.
They're at the average, bro.
They're at the
Onyx
average. They're at Onyx. They're passing Onyx average right now. I don't think Onyx was prepared for this type of aggression in game number 1. I think they completely got caught off guard. Onyx right now in complete shambles of game 1.
Look at that.
I know it's a long series.
Look at that.
But Kyle Teasy feels good.
Kyle Teasy's feeling good, as he should. Alongside, once again, the 10,000 gold lead now. We have to say that we have seen things turn around before, given 10,000 gold leads, but at this point, it just looks like Onyx doesn't have the potential to find the setups they're looking for, even with a Tigreal combo. The Wombo combo is not there for them because the damage is just not online yet. Even CW, it's taken him so long at this point to get to where he needs to be on the Bruno. But now they have to deal with the Lord topside and AP Bren knocking on the base of Onyx as they approach into it.
Looking for the siege with the first Lord of the game up top. Boots holding it down right now, but the Circling Eagle does come through for the side of Ogwen. Knocks Boots up just a bit. Calteezy pushing some damage as well. Kyrie with a fracture. Not with the fracture, just with the passive alone. Takes the Lord down. Still value for AP Bren, but Keyboy spot out. Flapteezy with a few slashes.
Oh.
A good shove back for the rest of the team, but that's a flicker burnt out by Keyboy, and that's even more value for the Bees.
A good play by Keyboy there. The average roamer may have panicked, hit the implosion. He knew, I just got to get out of here. If I hit the implosion and try to force my team out when we're at a 10K gold deficit against AP Bren, it's just not a smart play. Taking a look at the items, right now Super Marco getting decked out. Looks like he's going to be working into the BOD next. Once he gets out, then it's a lot of trouble.
That's a dive all the way. Calteezy able to knock up one. Ogwen doing a little bit of that capitalization, but Onyx were still able to fend off of this defense. AP Bren falling back, playing it disciplined. They are calm. 12-0 and 10,000 goal lead. That's big bounties on the board if they lose their lives.
Yeah, they gotta keep it together, right? Take the discipline route. Now, the one thing, too, that has been pointed about AP Bren in M5 specifically is the chance that sometimes they do let these leads kind of slip out of hand a little bit, right? But for the most part, they're able to keep things under control. Now, this time, Onyx looking to punish a mistake from AP Bren. Where could that mistake be when constantly it's AP Bren on the aggressor?
We do have to say, if there's any team that could come back onto AP Bren from a 10K gold deficit, if I had to choose one, I would definitely say Onyx. They do have some scaling efforts here with the Lilia. We know how much damage Sans can do or Lilia can do if this game creeps on. Same thing with the Bruno. They have set potential with Keyboy. But that is a long road ahead. They're gonna have to defend this now. They do have Kyrie. If Kyrie can go for some sort of, you know, magic Lord steal, which we've seen him do before, it can buy time, but he has to do that on a solo mission. And that is a solo death mission at that, but it would be worth it. As long as the other 4 members stay up, if he goes down for a Lord steal, it could be fair.
Okay, given the fact that this is gonna be another Lord here for AP Bren, uncontested, no entry points, no angles for Onyx to go, but itemization-wise, they're getting to the point, right? 13 minutes in, they were quite behind. They're still far behind, but they're picking up some key items that could help them in the team fight. 2 Malefic Roars now for them, the Divine Glaive as well for Sans. That's going to be something he needs as well to help with the team fight. But again, when you're dealing with nearly what's across from you economy-wise, item-wise, it's going to be tough to turn these fights around. So they have a little bit longer. Lord going up on the top side.
You look at the gold lead between the gold lane, jungle, and mid, you're like, okay, it's not that bad. And then you see a 4,000 gold lead between the XP laners. Flapteezy said in the interview, he's gonna sweep Onyx, and right now, he's feeling that confidence.
To really put it into perspective, it takes about 62K gold to have everybody maxed out. Onyx is halfway there, and we're 14 minutes in.
And the Lord just came crashing down, taking 1 turret down. San's gonna be engaged on a good black shoes. And that's a spatial migration in the Violet Requiem. Baited out from AP Bren. Kyrie dealing some damage with the help of CW to clear out that enhanced Lord in the 14th minute of the game. Looking to defend in the mid lane. Raging Sandstorm coming down. CW. Still able to dash away. Penalty zone. On to Flapteezy. Kyrie jumps into the fracture as well, but facial migration dodged away from T-Boy. Two back. No implosion just yet. He already used it initially, and it's not enough CC to lock any of the AP Brent members down.
Hey, that held it together. Onyx stays in the game a little bit longer.
The way that they juggled that as well, back and forth, didn't lose a single member, honestly, is a miracle in a sense. Onyx able to kind of juggle all of that damage, use the skills correctly, and nobody went down. And this is at a 12,000 goal. Oh!
Big shove over Raging Sandstorm, though. Not going to be able to catch anyone. Boots in the back line, finds the penalty zone. Oh! 4 members, almost turning it around, bring it back. Super Marco, grenade bombardment to poke them down. One more shot might take CW out, and he dashes out of it, slides out of the range.
Still, AP Bren, you're seeing it happen, right? The further the game goes, they got to respect this damage now from Onyx a little bit more, right? We talked about the key items being picked up, the Malefic Roars, the Divine Glaives, allowing some of this penetration to go through now. It's happening here, but still, there's quite a disparity amongst the lanes here, the roles.
All right, so taking a look back at these items, CW still trying to bide a bit of time, but he's got the Malefic Roar in now. So he's got 3 items in. He's able to actually punch a nice bit of damage. We saw how fast he can melt down the Lord. Honestly, at this point, AP Bren was testing the waters in a sense of, can we end the game without a Lord here? Can we do something huge here? No. I don't think they can at all. They're definitely going to need the Lord Machines. They need to wait a little bit. They can't try to force this. If they do and they get caught in that bottleneck, Onyx could catch them off guard.
The 12,000 gold lead ahead right now, but Super Marco, again, he went for the Great Dragon Spear here as his final item, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, and so no Wind of Nature, right? That does give an opportunity to Onyx to maybe look for a dive, a flank towards Super Marco, but for CW, he actually is building towards that Wind of Nature.
Yeah, that could change the course of some of these fights. He also just picks up the DHS. Can have that available. Keyboy, though.
Caught in the circling eagle into the Battle Requiem, into the spatial migration, and it gets melted down, taken out. That's an unstoppable record for Flapteezy. AP Bren pushing their lead even further, catching Onyx once again, and picking up, this time still, an enhanced Lord.
Becoming a little bit of a problem here. Onyx still on the back foot, and I'm talking waves coming in from every angle. If they can pull off another defense, they've got 17 seconds until Keyboy is back up. He was very important in defense.
Oh! Black Shoes barely in time. Flapteezy able to flicker out with a big sand guard as well, but the Demonic Force comes down onto the base. AP Bren have dealt with 2 base. CW's low, very low, forced back, still not dead though. Keyboy respawning back in time, but AP Bren will have an enhanced Lord up top, marching down.
You know, there's something really important we got to point out here. Onyx is still yet to get a singular kill.
Yeah.
Kyrie has not found anybody. What is going on right now? Lord encroaching in.
This is a big one. AP Bren looking for an opening to get an initiation few. Getting the shield with a photo as well from the side of Ogwyn with a guiding wind. Now Flapteezy to be poked down by Sans with the Gloom's Few. Caught off guard. Has the Winter Truncheon. Has the guiding wind. Gets out. 3 base turrets, and AP Bren decide we're out of here.
They're out of here, and Onyx still looking for a kill on the board, and even a turret. They have no space to work around with right now, but one thing's for sure, they're fighting. Their base is fully exposed, but the damage is getting there. Once again, they're working towards it. Kyrie onto his next item as well. But again, how many times can you let that happen? How many times can you defend against that Lord pushing in now that your base is fully exposed here? The gold lead has bloomed to nearly 16,000 now for AP Bren. Flapteezy still having that immortality, will be fine. But once again, it's kind of the waiting game, right? They're going to wait nearly the 1 minute for the Lord unless they can get a pick off.
So it took about 5 minutes for them to move from 30K gold to 44. So for them to get to that point where the gold doesn't matter anymore, we're talking about at least another 5 or 6 minutes. Can Onyx last that time to where then it just comes down to plays? Then it just comes down to the movements on the map.
Circling Eagle coming down onto Keyboy, knocks 2 up. It's Kyrie and Boots right now, and they're looking for a re-engage. That's Flapteezy, who's able to steal away the orange buff from Onyx. A retribution used up, but it's going to be back on time for that Lord.
Let's go ahead and think about the possibility here. of, is there a chance that Onyx can actually get in position to possibly steal a Lord at this point, right? This is,
Black Shoes baited out. Flapteezy taken low though. The demonic force is ready. Fuel decides to go. Fighting tackle out. Flapteezy only losing immortality. Sounds gonna be able to kite away for it now. Kyrie's waiting in the midst. Fuel coming down. K-Boy! With a lot of damage, with a lot of CC lockdown. Kyrie tries to shut down the Fracture as well. Sans still able to kite away. Calteezy looking for one final hit with Retribution, slows him down. Sans pops in Black Shoes. Calteezy not able to dish out enough damage, and Sans gets out in time. Boots still alive. Onyx still alive. 1 for 1. My goodness.
they're on the board.
Finally a kill on the board. 1 for 1. But honestly, that is a win for Onyx. A trade at this much of a deficit. 10K more gold is what Onyx needs here. But you asked if they could go for the Lord. I think at this point, it is definitely possible because AP Bren has hit their peak in power at this point. Onyx is only going to continue to go up as they get more items in. Everybody's essentially decked out on the side of Bren, and we're already seeing Onyx start to contest.
CW is back. Flapteezy now. Only now is he starting to march into that Lord Pit. Keyboy's trying to reset it the best he can. Topside wave still coming down onto Onyx base. They need to be able to do that housekeeping.
They're gonna have to deal with these waves. Meanwhile, AP Bren gonna keep the Lord less than half health for now. They're gonna send CW back to deal with it. Flapteezy also putting the pressure. Onyx gonna run back. Ogwyn using the Circle Eagle, but nothing can happen just yet. Kyrie though, he's gotta get out as well.
But the Lord, 20 minutes in, CW had to move up top. They had to send him down.
Not a whole lot they could do there. Maybe switch over to Boots, but they want that engage. They want to try to give Kyrie enough space, and I get the idea, right? CW, yes, he's their damage dealer, but I don't think they were going for a team wipeout or anything. They're going, let's buy time. Let's get a moment where we can CC everybody and Kyrie can steal the Lord. That was denied. Taking a look at the items, everybody on the side of AP Bren is decked. Can Onyx defend this Mirko?
Not too sure about this, man. I mean, 13,000 gold lead for AP Bren, but like you said, the later the game goes, Onyx will make that gold lead irrelevant. Kyrie's dealing some damage. They're actually holding out the waves.
Yeah, with that too, Super Marco is going to pick up the Wind of Nature for this fight. It comes down to this Lord push as both teams poke back and forth.
Winter Truncheon already used up by Few. He swapped into Immortality right now. CW being brought back to the team right now. Is a Raging Sandstorm. Will be hours away from by Kyrie. CW pops into Wind of Nature, able to dish out some damage. Kill. The base is wide open, but it's going to be cleared out. Sans in the back, doing some damage. Immortality's falling left and right. AP Bren losing members. Calteezy with the patient by break.
Face an implosion, and just like that, the Sky Kings descend from the skies back to the Philippines.
I've got chills right now. What is going on, Onyx? At 22 minutes, making the comeback. Are they going to be able to run this down mid?
I said let's dream earlier. What just happened? Taking a look at the instant replay presented by Kadia. It just unfolds here. Masterclass. Keyboy finds the implosion of a lifetime.
Keyboy. That one play. Now the base is wide open. One straight push. Is it all they need?
Onyx! What in the world was that? It should not have happened. It couldn't have happened. It happened.
It happened here. Game 1. Killless, turretless, 14K behind, and Onyx comes back and takes game 1.
We're talking at 15 minutes. 0 kills on the board. How? Nothing.
How?
It's Onyx time.
Oh man.
I have nothing to say.
Again, when you count them out, that just happens again. Fully exposed base, everything going in favor of AP Bren, and they turn it around.
All they had to do was buy time. They knew their goal. They knew the assignment. They knew their objective. And that clock was ticking. I called it from around 13 minutes. They need just a little bit longer.
I'm sorry, casters. We gotta take it away, but even for us, that was an incredible.
世界を救うには
The enemy is banned.
私は
Please
虚
ban
空
a
の果て
hero.
を見つめている。
愛と希望が一番偉大なる発明なのです。沈みゆく夕日の中で
The enemy
希
is
望の羽が
banned.
羽ばたく。
10年の換気が俺を変えてしまった。
私の
Your
才能
team
は
is
持って
banning.
生まれたものなのよ。楽しいのが一番重要だよ。
The enemy is picking.
千年の痛みも憎しみも
Your team
これ
is
で終わらせ
picking.
る。
花が散ってもトゲは折れない。
行くぞ。さあ急
The
げ。
enemy is picking.
今度は俺が選ぶ番だ。
私は人間でも悪魔でもない。復讐だけのために存在する魂。
休んでいる時間はないぞ。
槍が折れたら作り直せばいい。
The enemy is
俺は絶
picking.
対に諦めない。
三千世界優位が独占。
何があろうと俺は俺
Your
だ。
team is picking.
ピッチは俺のものだ。
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
正義こそこの世の真理だ。我が槍を振るって戦うのだ。1000人を相手にしても支流は引かない。
Initiate retreat!
どんな強敵を前にしてもひるんではいけない。
Request backup! Okay!
明るく希望に満ちた未来が必ずやってくる。
Request backup!
せやこの槍で志は必ず遂げてみせる。私が行くまで待て。
Initiate retreat!
若いからって見くびるな。俺の槍を食らってみろ。
Initiate retreat! Launch attack!
武器を取って俺に続け。一喜一憂してはならない。
First blood! Request backup! Request backup! An enemy has been slain! Request backup! An ally has slain the turtle! Initiate
殺
retreat!
しのためにあるわけじゃない。大切なものを守るためにあるのだ。
Request backup! Initiate retreat!
隙あり。せやせや私が行くまで待て。せや若いからって見せるな。
Request backup!
俺の槍で永遠にひるんだりしない。
Request backup!
どんな強敵を前にしても胸だ。
Need assistance! An enemy is not ready. Slain! An enemy has initiate retreat!
Ten人を相手にしても支流は引かない。
Ult is not ready. Ult is not ready.
隙あり。
Request backup! Launch attack! An ally has been slain.
この槍に使
An
って
enemy has been
絶対に
slain.
屈服しない。
Need assistance.
英雄たる者永遠にひるんだりしない。
Request backup! Request backup!
隙あり。
Request backup! Ult is ready. Request Ult is ready. Ult is ready. Launch attack!
見事な戦いだ。俺の槍の前に
Initiate
敵なし。
retreat!
英雄たる者永遠にひるんだりしない。
Enemy has been slain. Ally has been slain. ready. Turret has been destroyed.
1000人を相手にしても支流は引かない。
The enemy has slain the turret. Launch attack.
Understood.
Thank you.
どんな強敵を前にしても
An enemy
ひるんではいけない。
has
せやふんせや英雄たるもの永遠にひるんだりしない。俺の槍の前に敵なし。
Request backup. Has been slain. Request backup.
一喜一憂してはならない。
An enemy has been slain. Not ready. Launch
正
attack.
義こそこの世の真理だ。
Launch attack.
せや若いからって見くびるな。
Launch attack.
俺の槍を食らってみろ。
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Initiate retreat. Our turret has been destroyed.
見事な戦いだった。
Killing spree. Launch attack. Request backup.
隙あり。
Your team destroyed
Ult is not
a
ready.
turret.
Ult is not ready.
Mega kill.
せやふんせや
Request backup.
せやこの槍で志は必
An
ず
ally has destroyed a turret.
ひるんだりしない。
許可なく見上げるな。不愉快だ。
Not ready.
せや
Initiate retreat.
せやふんせや
Ult is not
さ
ready.
あ武器を取って俺に続け。
Unstoppable. Initiate retreat. Double kill. Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat.
どんな強敵を前にしてもひるんではいけない。
Beware of ambush. Request backup.
明るく希望に満ちた未来が必ずやってくる。ふんどりゃ
Killing spree.
1000人を相
Initiate
手に
retreat.
支流は引かない。
Initiate retreat. Request backup.
せやこの槍に使って絶対に屈服しない。
Request backup.
我が槍を振るって戦うのだ。ふんせやふんせやせや
Gather up the Lord.
心の
Gather
強さ
up
は
the Lord.
真の強さだ。ふんせ
Gather
や
up the Lord. Gather up the Lord.
ふんどんな強敵を前に
Request backup.
ひるんではいけない。
Request backup.
英雄たるもの永遠
Ally
にひる
has
んだりしない
slain Thor. Initiate retreat.
せや
An enemy
してはならない。せや。
Ult is not ready. Unstable network.
若いからって見くびるな。俺の槍を食らってみろ。
Ult is ready.
せや。武器は殺しのためにあるわけじゃない。大切なものを守るためにあるのだ。せや。ふん、スキャリ。せや。
Launch attack. Request backup.
千人を相手にして英雄たる者、永遠にひるんだり
You
しな
have
い。
slain an enemy. Well played.
若いからって見くびる
Killing
な。
spree.
俺の槍を食らってみろ。
Well played. Launch attack.
俺の槍の前に敵なし。せや。
Killing spree. You destroyed a turret.
せや。
Ult is not ready. You destroyed a turret. Launch attack. Request backup. Gather up the Lord.
英雄たる者。
Launch attack. Retreat from the Lord. Gather up the Lord. Gather up the Lord.
せや。せや。せや。
見事な戦いだった。
Sorry.
せや。
見事な戦い、見事な戦いだった。
明るく希望に満ちた未来が必ずやってくる。心の強さは真の強さだ。
Launch attack.
スキャリ。英雄たる者、永遠にひるんだりしない。
Legendary. Request backup. Our turret is under attack.
せや。せや。せや。どんな境遇を前にしてもひるんではいけない。
Request backup. Our turret has been destroyed.
せや。
Mega kill.
正義こそ
Initiate
この世の
retreat.
真理だ。
Mega kill.
英雄たる者、
Request
永
backup.
遠にひるんだりしない。
Understood.
Request backup. Launch
若いからっ
attack.
て見くびるな。俺の槍を食らってみろ。この槍に使って絶対に屈服しない。せや。英雄たる者、永遠にひるんだりしない。
Mega kill. Initiate attack.
せや。せや。
Ally has been slain. Your team destroyed a turret. Legendary.
英雄たる者、永遠に
Request
ひるんだりし
backup.
ない。 1000人を相手にしても支流は引かない。
Request backup. Request backup. Launch attack. Request backup. Launch attack. Request backup. An ally is slain. Unstoppable. Request backup. Shut down. Shut down. An enemy has launched attack. Double kill. Killing spree.
Incredible game. I move in, right? So it's definitely not going to be Carrie's job to deal with Few. Taking a look at the emblems, nothing too out of the ordinary. Boots going for the same exact setup as last time. CW does pick up a nice defensive emblem there. Make sure that if Carrie needs to, it can kind of survive a little bit of a gank there. Taking a look at these items, CW as well doesn't go for the boots, whereas Super Marco does. Super Marco also going to pick up, going to go straight into possibly the defensive boots there. So a slightly different route than normal.
Okay, speaking of, they already get the flicker out from Few, right? Putting the pressure there. Sans takes a shot, Ogren's gonna block it, but you see how this time around, because Kairi has this type of lineup to work around this Nolan pick, it allows him to farm up pretty confidently. He is a little bit ahead of Kyle Teasy as well right now, right? So Turtle's gonna be up here in just a couple seconds. They'll both get in position. A lot of these still trying to get that level 4, the ultimate's available. That's why they're parking themselves in the XP lane. Both junglers lead into the Turtle.
Clear up top a bit faster for Onyx. Kalteezy looking for the setup as well, but Keyboy just pops in at Power of Nature. And a wild charge, and Keyboy gets the Turtle as well.
Wow!
Game number 1, it was 2 kills and a Turtle over to AP Bren. Game number 2 starts off with Onyx doing the same thing.
That is a big switch up from what we saw last time. This time Onyx bringing the aggression. You can tell their morale is up. I mean, after winning a game like the last one, you gotta feel good about themselves. Onyx definitely in their zone right now. AP Bren need to try to kind of get things back into the groove. It's not too huge of a loss, but it is already 2K in the first 3 minutes.
The thing about it too, Super Marco is gonna have the pressure here, but you know, when you're talking about the mid lane picks and you're talking especially about Sans here, the Novaria, his track record on this Novaria is insane. His success rate is very good, but not only that, the fact that the way that he plays it to the point where, yes, you're topping the damage meter, you're topping, you know, you're farming up really, really well here, but also the vision that's usually on point allows this.
Wild charge, flicker combo into the fracture. Kairi gets rid of Few, and that's another combo together. Ogwen wall down, but Onyx, they'll take this win. 4-0 Sans, canceling out the recall. Keyboy looking for an angle once again to maybe cancel another recall, but Ogwen just stays behind that turret. We'll try to facilitate Flap TZ's way back to clear this wave.
Take a look at the junglers right now. Kairi with a 1,300 gold lead already. He's got the Hunter strike in. Whereas when we take a look at Kyle Teasy, he's got practically nothing on his side.
That's a wall down. Super Marco gonna be caught, pinched down right now with a lot of damage coming through. Kairi will be able to give CW the kill down below. The entire turret shield as well into an Astral Sphere and an Astral Echo, revealing Ogwen and Fuse, zoning them away for CW once again to farm up and shove the wave back to the turret.
And putting the pressure once again. Sans is just on point so far. Even with the lead that he's garnered himself, right? 2-0-3 on the Novaria allows him to continue to do this. Just kind of siege from, you know, the safety, from distance. That's why the Novaria is so great. But as I was saying before that fight even broke out, you know, the ability to provide vision allows even Kairi to rotate a lot more confidently. And even Keyboy, the fact that he picked up this Croc, at this point, he's just walking vision, right? He's one of those vision getters.
He's a getter vision.
He's a getter of the vision.
And another great thing about Keyboy, why he can do this so well is when he pops that first kill, he's immune to the CC, right? So he can go into the enemy jungle without fear of the magic jump, without fear of getting knocked up. And as long as he has San sitting in the back lane behind him, he knows he's good. I mean, he's
take the long way.
Disgusting.
He's making Flap Teasy walk to his base.
You don't get the recall. You have to walk. That's what Keyboy does. So with that, again, this is very different from the previous game, right? You're talking about now the 5 minutes in, almost 5,000 gold ahead, and you can see just how strong they are in the lanes, right? Super Marco doing a relatively, trying to keep up as much as he can, but still the pressure being put through every single lane right now as they go on.
All right, so 5K gold lead for Onyx right now. AP Bren cannot find an opening. I think they know, all right, let's take this slow. We're pretty much gonna try to pull an Onyx this game. But Onyx has a composition that scales so well into the late game with CW, with Sans, with the amount of vision they can have overall. Taking a look at the item, CW, he's got the Scythe in, he's got the Golden Wand in. He's 2/3 of the way to the Holy Trinity, and it's gonna be trouble once he locks that in, because the rest of his team is,
Spatial Migration, Val Requiem, and the Swan Song onto Keyboy. Final slash as well, but Keyboy gets out with a wild charge. That was Kyrie into the back of Fracture, not getting him just yet. Minute Fury, Flicker combo, boots with the penalty zone. Distracting the back line, open, barely dodging away from that last hit, but CW's rotating over already now. Immobilized under the turret, boots taken low right now. Vengeance come down with Astral Echo with a few more hits. CW finds the kill under the tier 1 of AP Bren.
Onyx Esports goes from getting caught off guard to completely responding, finding a kill, and almost a tower for themselves.
Oh, Keyboy.
They're gonna be able to make it another one.
That's a knock-up, but Keyboy still chasing, he's chasing!
He's hungry!
Few gets the dash, Super Marco gets Few out, but all that, while that was happening, Onyx took, what?
Whoa!
With a wall onto Few!
You cannot recall right now if you're AP Bren, because there's a Gator hunting you down.
Final slash in the Valor Requiem, but Keyboy just charges wildly back.
He's not even stressed about it. Keyboy's like, it's okay, you can knock me up for a second, I'm good. I just wild charge away, no problems.
And now, Onyx are at their average.
This is the average, right? But now it's only 7 minutes in. It's kind of crazy to think about what that gold average is that they have leading into M5, now the 8.4K ahead. And it's flipped around. It's weird, right? You're 7-0.
Is this what these games are going to be, essentially? We're just gonna go back and forth, each team starting the game off with a 10K gold lead.
And then one moment that changes everything.
Is that the possibility here?
That is a possibility.
It's one moment.
It's one moment.
If you had.
Shout out.
Moment.
Shout out
one
to Yasu.
shot.
All right, taking a look at the items once again. Few just getting that first item in. This is a problem, right?
This is.
We saw the same thing from AP Bren last time, but I would argue that AP Bren has a slightly worse composition to try to pull off what Onyx did last time. And AP Bren didn't have the scaling capabilities that Onyx has this time. CW is just getting involved into these team fights. It's only been a few minutes, and now that they're grouped up, now that they're ready to push in, it's gonna present more and more of a problem.
Yeah, it's crazy when you think about it too, right? The fact that we talked so much about this Odette pick, but unfortunately for the game, it's really just been stopped, right? You really haven't been able to see the Swan Song do anything just yet. You see AP Bren dealing with the siege from a distance, and once again, why that Novaria pick was so great. It was so crucial for the game plan here for Onyx as they approach this game. Even with that, right, you need, you know, when we looked at the comparison, as this Lord is just going to be taken uncontested for Onyx, when you looked at the comparison, right, the lineup power was in favor of AP Bren.
Yep.
But they have not been able to execute the lineup that they've drafted. Again, looking at Novaria here, this is why teams love this hero, and they pick it up, not only for the vision, but the insane damage early on from safety, essentially.
Yeah, and the vision just supplies so much. I mean, especially when you have a lead overall, that is when you can really just start to get the noose around the neck, right? That is when you can really just start to keep AP Bren exactly where you want them at all times. Onyx really starting to close in now.
Wow.
Gonna try to take this tier 2, and AP Bren can do nothing about it.
Rose Gold Meteor built up for CW as well, so if the Swan Song does get utilized into the back, get CW, he'll still be able to survive it. 3-man Astral Echo as the Lord marches down bottom lane. This time with the first Lord looking for a one-base turret. Final Smash Flicker combo. Not going to be able to connect right now. CW free hits. Keyboy in the back. This might be the zone into the wild charge. Keyboy taking low. Swan Song and the Midas Fury. Boots caught in enemy territory. 1v4, but Lord was able to deal with the base turret. Now Super Marco's chasing Boots, but Boots is unkillable. He just walks out of there.
The body of Smith. The BOS.
The body of Boots.
The body of Boots. The Bob. That's what worked there. The Bob.
I have to say, still almost worth it, honestly, for Onyx. At this point, when you're that far ahead, you can toss a body under the tower as long as you get the tower. Onyx, if they want to try to close this out quick, they have to make sure those towers go down. Kyrie just stole the orange buff?
Yes, he did.
Looks like it. He's having a much better game this time around. Kyle Teasy, on the flip side, struggling this time, right? Even with the same pick, but really it's that lineup. It's the lineup difference here for Onyx this time around, and now they're the ones, right? With the 13,000 gold lead. So really, if you're trying to think about it as they get ready, is Onyx the team to just go ahead, slowly kind of whittle down the defensive of AP Bren here until that next Lord? And at the same time, they still have the tools to actually force a fight, even if it's just Sans. Given the vision, poking them down like that.
Oh my God. He gets out very, very close. Are you telling me Onyx want to go for the siege without a Lord? That they do in the mid lane. Baser are going to be taken down. Boots, penalty zone, locking him down. Wild charge, Keyboy flickering back. CW melted Ogwen. And now it's Kai with a fracture of Midas Fury. Even onto the blazing new evidence. A double kill for Kyrie and Super Marco. His forced back flap. Teasy falls. Game number 1, they ended it in 23 minutes. Game number 2, they're looking for the end in the 11th minute. No mini waves, they have to back up. Super Marco defending with 1 H1 member. 11-1, what the heck?
Another what the heck moment for Onyx. A drastic difference from game 1, calm and collected.
Wow.
They ended quickly, 2-0 in the series.
The stadium is filling up by the minute. More and more people are flooding in to watch this series. Onyx wins game 1 in 22. They cut that in half for game number 2, 11 minutes. They did not pull what AP Bren folded last game.
11 kills, 11 minutes, 1 kill, AP Bren. There's a lot of ones.
There's a whole lot of ones. This time around, we're gonna have to have this broken down further with our analysts.
Game number 2, they're looking for the end in the...
them down like that.
Oh my God. He gets out very, very close. Are you telling me Onyx want to go for the siege without a Lord? That they do in the mid lane. Baser are going to be taken down. Boots, penalty zone, locking him down. Wild charge, Keyboy flickering back. CW melted Ogwen. And now it's Kai with a fracture of Midas Fury. Even onto the blazing new evidence. A double kill for Kyrie and Super Marco. His forced back flap. Teasy falls. Game number 1, they ended it in 23 minutes. Game number 2, they're looking for the end in the 11th minute. No mini waves, they have to back up. Super Marco defending with 1 H1 member. 11-1, what the heck?
Another what the heck moment for Onyx. A drastic difference from game 1, calm and collected.
Wow.
They ended quickly, 2-0 in the series.
The stadium is filling up by the minute. More and more people are flooding in to watch this series. Onyx wins game 1 in 22. They cut that in half for game number 2, 11 minutes.
I mean, you gotta give it up to Keyboy. This guy, he really, on this Grok, it's so good to see these traditional picks start to come back into this particular game, because not only is he giving vision, but he's really emphasizing the mistakes of AP Bren. Oh, you make too much of a mistake in your lane, I'm gonna make you walk back from tier 1 to tier 2 till your base.
Yeah, I think the way that they drafted it was so good to get a give big props to the coaching staff of Onyx Esports for identifying this good hero, because we know that there's no Grok killer yet in the side of AP Brand. Arlott, Guinevere, Claude, and Minotaur, they won't be able to actually contest this Grok. And now, if you're looking at the Grok, it counters many members on the side of AP Brand, particularly this Claude. In the team fights, it can be used to cancel the Blazing Duet, but at the same time, in the laning stage, you have so much vision together with the Novaria, the vision and information that you can get from Onyx off the roof. And then, Keyboy just steals the turtle.
I mean, once we jump into these highlights, it becomes clear how the comp is actually moving faster than it's supposed to, right? And that's something that I don't think that AP Brand was able to kind of keep up with, especially with the few, again, these are minor mistakes being emphasized by Keyboy. Hey, slow down for a moment. I'm going to cancel a couple of key abilities, waste your resources, and immediately after that, you have reinforcements from Sans to ensure that it stays that way.
What I noticed from Onyx when you watch them during their MPL region is their, I call it the Avenger-esque kind of gameplay, where somebody goes in with a superhero landing, somebody one-ups that guy, and then another superhero landing. You can see that with Keyboy and Boots, and then Kairi. It's like a fashion show, but for their skills.
A fashion show for their skills. Well, let's break it down now that we've got the post-game stats here up online. And more importantly, when we are looking through these emblems, we start to see small, subtle differences between all of them, really.
Okay. Yeah, well, for example, we can see the Grok going in for tanky emblems, naturally, but now
Later.
Your team is banning.
私の才能は持って生まれたものなのよ。
愛と希望が一番偉大なる発明なのです。
Your team is banning.
炎の情熱を味わってみろ。
The enemy is
僕が
banning.
一番の時計職人だよ。
私は虚空の果てを見つめている。
楽しいのが一番重要だよ。
The enemy is picking.
家族も運命も俺を縛ることはできない。
ファイティングジミー。
Your team is picking.
何があろうと俺は俺だ。
The
夜も
enemy is picking.
正義は必ず勝つ。
おう
Your team
みんなのヒーローガイだよ。
この広い世界が緑と希望で満たされますように。
苦しみの共和音を味わえ。
The enemy is picking.
正義を執行する。
till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
私に追いつけるもんならやってみな。私と勝負 ?100 年早いよ。いや
First blood.
Hang in there. どうだ今のかっこいいだろ。いやいや噂なんて信じない。私は自分が見たものだけを信じる。いやいや私の手裏剣の威力を見てみる。リンの女装姿見たいわ。
よくやった。
もうちょっと背が高ければいいのにな。
Gather at the turtle!
Request backup.
私に追いつけるもんならやってみな。
An ally has slain the turtle.
どうだ今のかっこいいだろ。いやいやいやリンの女装姿見たいわ。ちょっと待って。
Ally has been slain. Ally has been slain.
噂なんて信じない。私は自分が見たものだけを信じる。私が行くまで待って。
Launch attack.
もうちょっと背が高ければいいのにな。私の手裏剣を食らえ。
許可なく見上げるな。不愉快だ。
100年早いよ。いやいや
Request initiate retreat.
私の手裏剣の威力を見てみる。ストップストップ。
Come on, let's end this! Understood.
Sorry. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Sorry.
いやいや
An ally has been slain.
いやいや私に追いつけるもんならやってみな。いや
Gather at the turtle!
もうちょっと背が高ければいいのにな。
よくやった。
私に追いつけるもんならやってみな。いやいやいやいや、私の手裏剣の威力を見てみる。噂なんて信じない。私は自分が見たものだけを信じる。もうちょっと背が高ければいいのにな。
The enemy has slain the turtle.
私の手裏剣を食らえ。
You have slain an enemy.
いやいやいや
Enemy rampage. Enemy double kill.
いやいや、どうだ今のかっこいいだろ。いやいやいやいやいや、リンの女装姿見たいわ。
Ally has been slain.
私と勝負 ?100 年早いよ。どうだ今のかっこいいだろ。私の手裏剣を食らえ。
You have slain an enemy.
もうちょっと背が高ければいいのにな。
Killing spree.
いやいや
Killing spree.
リンの女装姿見たいわ。
Request backup. turret.
もうちょっと背が高ければいいのにな。ややどうだ今のかっこいいだろ。や
Our turret is under attack.
噂なんて信じない。私は自分が見たものだけを信じる。Mega kill!
Initiate retreat!
you so much! ベストフレンド!
Gather up the roar! 今のかっこいいだろ?
Request backup! Initiate retreat! Enemy has slain Lord. Initiate retreat! Request backup!
噂なんて信じない。私は自分が見たものだけを信じる。
You have been slain. Initiate retreat! Our turret is under attack. An enemy has been slain. Request backup. Request backup. Free.
私の手裏剣の威力を見てみる?
Under attack.
私たちの100年早いよ。
Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
Huh. 私に追いつけるもんならやってみな。
Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
リンの女装姿見たいわ。
Request
もうちょっ
backup.
と背が高ければいいのにな。 私と勝負 ?100 年早いよ。私に追いつけるもんならやってみな。